Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about how we can improve our code with filter and map instead of using forEach, and also I'll talk about Nullish Coalescing Operator. So I have written a blog also on the same. I'll put the link to that blog in the description box below. Let's start now. First of all, think of a use case, right? So imagine that you have an application that manages the stock of the fruits, right? And there are two APIs. One API, imagine it gets you the fruits that are in store currently with an ID, name, and a flag of in stock true or a false flag, right? And then also there is another API that returns completely new stock that is not currently stored by the in the stores. They are not currently available in the store, and they are introducing something new. So there are two APIs, fruits in store and new stock, and what we want to possibly do is merge both of them together and then create one object, result object. Imagine that result object is consumed by some third-party API, right? So that is what we are doing here. So in the first approach, what I do is I just filter on in stock flag and create a object in stock. So basically it will have all the objects that are currently in stock. Then I create another one which is out of stock. So I'll just check in the existing fruits in store object for the flag which is in stock and which is false currently. So what I do is I create this all fruits function, and I check whether in stock is available or not, and in stock flag is undefined or null basically, and then I do a for loop on that, and I push it to a X array object. And imagine, like, I also wanted a flag. The third-party application requires a flag of order again. So since it's in stock, I mention order again as no. But if it is out of stock, I again push it to X array, but that time I mentioned that flag order again flag to be yes, right? And I also push the new stock to the X array, and then all fruits will have result, basically will return the array, and it will have all the objects with appropriate labels of order again as well. I'll print it to the console. I'll call the function and print it to the console. And here I will take a pause, and you can just quickly see what the result is. You can see that we get an array, and that array is all fruits, right? And it prints all the objects that I want. And this all fruits can then be sent to the third-party application, and then it can do what it needs to do. Now let's think of another approach, which is not using forEach, but I will use filter and map, and I will also show you another null coalescing operator, which is double question mark operator, right? And I will show the benefit of that here. So again, I create another const all fruits one function, right? And that in what I'm doing is just using those square brackets and using the spread operator. So what I'm saying here is, okay, I'm not creating any separate variables this time. What I'm doing is on fruits in store, I'm directly using a filter and then map, using a map. So map would return an object, and basically we are spreading that object. So what that will do is that each entry of in stock will be pushed to all fruits one. Same thing I do with not in stock as well as new stock, right? So what I now get is the same result as the previous one, but with lesser code. I will print it to the console, and you can see for yourself that the result is same, right? So both of them print same thing. Now I haven't used null operator yet here, null coalescing operator yet here. I will show you that what's the benefit of that. So before I use the operator, I thought I will tell you the scenario where it can be useful, right? So there may be the all fruits object again, right? And currently we saw that it had a flag of in stock and out of stock. The 4 objects, I think 2 were in stock and the other 2 were out of stock. So a lot of scenarios possible, but what I'm trying to say here is there may be a scenario wherein when you try to spread it, there was nothing, and it will because it's undefined or null. So basically when you try to spread it, it will throw an error. So in that case, what you can do is after the map, you can put that double question mark operator and say, okay, if nothing is returned, then possibly give me an empty array, right? And now spreading this is safer, because now even if there is no match, you will get an empty array, and it's not an issue. So that's the benefit of this operator. And that's all for this video, guys. I will put the link to my blog as well as GitHub link of this source code that you can use. Hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.